Good morning, and this is the 4-minute morning for today, a bloodbath on crypto day, Friday the 11th of May 2018. This is the watch list that I have, which has a lot of red movements because it's been a major down day. Of course, everything you do within your own risk, own reward, and I got this sort in chronological order. If I sort this percentage gains, there's like hardly any green, and all the ones are stuff like gold and currencies and the reverse of Bitcoin to USD. PivX is actually up 6.27%, interestingly enough. And Augur, I don't have this on here, should probably put it on here. It's having an amazing, interesting day itself, but the percentage losses, as we can see, Cloak down 15%, Solus down 14%. So many markets down 5, 7, 10, 15% against Bitcoin just over the last close to 12 hours or such. Let's take a look at this chart in full screen now, or let's remove this watch list and talk about a few coins, starting with Bitcoin. And it's down about 500 or about 6, 7%. So all these losers I was showing you, that was against Bitcoin. So they're down even more against the US dollar, as Bitcoin twice hit this Fibonacci level of 95.04, falling from the 18 average of lows. This area around 85, 8300 represents the key running averages that I talked about yesterday from these lows. Fibonacci in at 8,000. We're in a major area right now of decision making. I call that D-Day. That's going to decide the next move, which I would presume to be very massive, either a continuation breakdown probably towards the 3,000 or getting out of this, which has to go above the 10,000. So therefore, if it has, until it can break down and show that the 79, 72 level is going to be violated, it's going to be an I don't know situation within the volatility, and I'll continue to play the markets as I of course do. On the 400-minute time frame, I talked about now breaking down below this level of support. I call it shorting Bitcoin, and as it's continuing now to roll down, it could go down a bit more. We could see that it's overextended to the downside, so any selling when you have nice green candles above the 18, if you were selling there, well, now you're red candle below the 18 of lows. So to me, these are buyback situations. Whether I would buy at this time, I have to think that we should at least be seeing down towards 83, but whatever happens with the market is what's going to take place. So then I will let you know when I say that when I see the decision has been made to one side. But staying within 8,000 and 10,000 is going to be very neutral for me on the long term. Taking a look at PivX, this is just interesting. I'm looking at it for the first time, 400-minute time frame. Price action did go down to the 50,000 Fibonacci level. It is back up to 62,000, staying in this choppy movement on the 400, which means on the daily term time frame there we can see it a little bit more. I'm trying to figure out what went down here. Let's take a look at this on the 15-minute time frame. Holy wow. Okay, so just your normal volatility where you go from 58 down to 50, up to 66, down to 56, and up to 62. So there's extreme day trading availability. Let's take a look at REP. And I should put it in my watch list. I'm just going to type it in. And REP BTC, that's what I'm looking for. This is what it has been doing. Oh, okay. So we see here, yep, just at around 005, and it goes up to 0.15. So a 3x gain, and it's retraced its move back. Okay, your regular. This is wild crypto trading market. Here is Solus on the 15-minute time frame. It was just doing all its normal, not so volatile stuff, and then it falls below 58, down to 50, up to 54, down to 51. On the daily term time frame, however, it is broken down below a key level of support. You got like markets like Cloak that broke down below a key level of Fibonacci. So very wild movements. But it also means with situations like this, if you were selling cloak on the way up back in April at areas like the key Fibonacci mark 140, well, now you can start to speculate. And if that volatility is not great, well, maybe at 171 you weren't happy with buying back at 140. Maybe you might be now at 120. But when the markets go down, to me, that's buyback situations. When the green candles come up well above the 18 of highs, those are sell opportunities. Thank you for tuning in and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.